How's it going, everyone? Tyson Gaming here, and welcome back to my Pokemon HeartGold Randomized Nuzlock. After quite some time, we managed to complete the Kanto portion of the game, giving us all 16 badges. So now the only fight left in the entire game is Trainer Red. So over the past weekend, I did do a live stream kind of preparing myself for the final fight. Obviously going and getting out any and all encounters I had left, so the legendary birds, Lugia, and then obviously the encounters that I missed through the routes over by Lavender Town and Fuchsia City. And this is the team that I come up with to go take down Red, which is surprisingly enough, the same team I have been using. Yet none of the encounters or the randomized evolutions I got for them really tripped my trigger at all. I mean, the only thing I could have done is because I found a normalized Regigigas that was replaced for Articuno. So I could have gotten that, but I decided against it, mainly so I still have move diversity on my Regigigas. But yeah. Oh yeah, in addition to that, really excitingly, during my live stream is that I managed to find a shiny Swablu. Which is, fantastic. 1 in 8,000 odds in Pokemon HeartGold here, and I managed to find it. So I managed to check off a thing on my Nuzlock bucket list, which, find a shiny during one of my Nuzlocks. Which is still absolutely bonkers that I found that. But yeah, also if you notice, I did boost up my team with Rare Candies level 85, just so we're in the mix of all of Red's levels. His highest level is 88, his lowest level is 80, and obviously has everything in between. And before someone tells me, wow, you use Rare Candies, that's cheating. Technically yes and no. No, yes, because obviously I'm supposed to, quote-unquote, train. No, because one, it's my Nuzlocke, I can do whatever I really want. And I didn't over-level myself for Red. And 3, I don't want to waste a couple days grinding all my Pokemon around here. Because again, before I boosted them up, my Pokemon were all around level 65. And I had to go over 20 levels to be on par to fight Red. And with the Pokemon around here being level 45, and the best Pokemon I could train against being a Dusknoir, the rest of them were Torchics, basically just first stage evolutions that don't give a lot of XP, it would have taken me literal days to get my team ready for the fight. So just to obviously speed things up, I use Rare Candies, just so we can get to the final fight a lot easier. I didn't overlap my Pokemon, we're just literally in the middle of Red's Pokemon. Like, we're still a little underleveled for the Pikachu, or whatever that Pikachu got randomized to, but we should still have a good enough team to be able to obviously survive. I mean, with having 3 legendaries and a mythical, which I'm still can't believe that Arceus is considered a mythical and not a legendary, and obviously 2 evolutions, we should be able to take him down. If you're wondering why I'm not using my shiny Swablu, and unfortunately got evolved into Almaldo, and Almaldo is a decent fossil Pokemon, but obviously everything on my team is much better than an Almaldo. But yeah. Obviously, if you guys are excited to see my final fight against Red, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, because my next series, well, I don't know which game it's going to be, is going to be an extreme randomized Nuzlocke, and I'll make a video on that on Thursday, describing how that will go. So with that all said, let's ascend up Mount Silver and take down Red. Yeah, because I'm not entirely sure what my lead should be. Yeah, like I said, first stage evolutions are all level 41. This would give me like maybe only a couple hundred XP points, so it would take me literal days. Literal days to raise my Pokemon as high as they are now. And cool, the tribute seems to be the popular encounter here. So glad I did not use that. Anywho, so I'm not sure who my lead should be against Red, because obviously Red will start right away with his level 88, because obviously normally it's just Pikachu. But obviously that level 88 can be anything in the game, and I'm just kind of praying that it's obviously not a legendary Pokemon, because that would really, really suck if it was a legendary. Because obviously legendaries at this stage of the game, they're in their peak prime performance and are super difficult to take care of unless I have like the direct counter to them. But yeah. I'm thinking Obviously, Bat would probably be the safe option because obviously he's just so bulky. But at the same time, since his Pikachu is, kind of his ace next to Charizard, I'm kind of tempted to start off with Willem. But I don't think I want to start with Willem just because it could be a bad idea. I mean, I'm sure Willem could probably take care of anything, especially since now, because of his level ups, he has access to Calm Mind. But obviously, I'm pretty sure Bat would just be the smarter option since he only has 2 weaknesses, which would be Fighting and Bug. And I have answers for both of them. Hello, Cyndaquil, how are you doing? Now the other question is do I remember how to even get to Red? And before I forget again, I do have Max Repels. Luckily I bought some during my live stream. Which, by the way, if you ever want to know when I'm going to be going live, I posted on Twitter, I posted on my community page. So go follow my Twitter at Tyson881, and obviously make sure you're subscribed to the channel for updates. Because I don't stream all that often, but I do stream quite a bit. Or should I say, quite a bit when I do stream. Because right now I'm really wanting to go back and stream my Pokemon Infinite Fusion Let's Play. Yeah, thank God I remembered that I have Max Repels, otherwise this would take forever. Because I remember that the encounter rate here is pretty high. I'm also trying to remember how to get through all this. Yep, I remember this part. I remember the spiral. I'm kind of sad they didn't add the would you like to use a Max Repel again in this game, but I'm glad they added it in black and white. Because obviously, quite a lot of running in here. It takes quite a while. There's an item here, I want to see what it is. Max Potion, that'll actually be very useful against Red. I do have I do have 30 full restores, and a couple of my Pokemon do have healing moves now. Like, obviously Leafeon has Synthesis, Umbreon has Moonlight, and there's someone else who has a healing move. Experience Share doesn't do anything for me anymore, but now I have 2 of them. I forget who else has a healing move. I forget. There's one more Pokemon who has a healing move. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Arceus. He has Recover. That's right. Arceus. Duh. I forgot that he literally has Recover. I'm also kind of upset with Arceus because I guess Judgments is his level 100 move. He's not going to get it unless he's level 100. And like I said before, I never ever want to overlevel my Pokemon for any major battle, maybe gym battle, champion battle, and all that fun stuff. But then obviously then it'll just take away the challenge of it. Like, I'm pretty sure a level 100 Arceus could easily sweep through Red's team easily. No, Professor Oak, I know I'm about to go take down Red, your pride and joy, but... Wait. Okay, this is not the way to go, apparently. This is though. Okay, cool. Okay, now it's gotta remember, I think it's the center pathway I take, if I'm remembering correctly. Because again, it's been quite a long time since I battled Red last. Again, last time I did it was my Soul Silver Nuzlock. And that was over 4 years ago now, which is still crazy. Right, it should be this, and then it should be just a straight shot from here to Red. Just a couple rock climbs, if I remember correctly. That Red should be right through here. You know, there's a lot of stuff here, and it's kind of understandable how only Red was able to get up here, and no one else, before, obviously, Gold. But, yep, music's changing. We're here. 10 minutes in, and we're here. Okay, I gotta kind of steel myself, because again, This is probably one of the hardest randomized fights in... Like, if you're ever doing a randomized Nuzlocke, red is easily one of the most difficult fights you can do. Just because, obviously, compared to all the other final boss fights, maybe Getsus, Cynthia, all that fun stuff, red has the highest levels of any boss. Like, he has level... Like, again, his first Pokemon is literally going to be a level 88. And depending on what that is, I could either win easily or just get swept here. And it'll obviously all depend on how generous the randomizer was feeling when I made this. Okay, let's do this. If you made it this far into the video, comment down below your guess if I'm going to win or lose, and how many deaths I'm going to have if I do win. I'm hoping for a deathless run, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, Red. ... There he is, and let me hear the boss music. This still is such a good song. And especially such a good song for him. 6v6, and he has a Poliwrath. I need to swap out of here. How good is your... Oh yeah, Leafeon got this. Leafeon is physically defensive, so any fighting type move this thing tries to send at me should be dodged easily. Perfect. In kind of a rough opening. I think Willem could have easily handled this, but obviously it was just smarter to start off with Umbreon, since Umbreon could really eat up any hit. I don't... Yeah, Poliwrath Dynamic Punch, if it landed, probably would have been able to take out Umbreon. So I don't think so, because Umbreon, again, is super bulky. Ooh, Mind Reader. So his next Dynamic Punch, if he gets the opportunity to, will be able to connect. Because basically the Mind Reader is just like Lock-On. But we do get him to use his first healing item. If I remember correctly, he should have at least 2. I don't think he has 3 like Lance does, but he should at least have 2. And if I can get him to use both on this Poliwrath, that we should be golden. It's kind of crazy that he starts with a Poliwrath, because I'm pretty sure last time his level 88 was a Wurmple. So much better start for him this time around, and we got a crit this time. Perfect. Alright, that's 1 down. 5 more Pokemon to go, and I am victorious once more. Your next Pokemon is... Mamoswine. Bring in Willem for that. I was thinking about using Gohan, but it's like, wait, he's half ground, and he's definitely gonna have Earthquake at this level. Yeah, Red's team is so much better this time around. Water Spout. Unfortunately, I did not get Rain, so he's not as fast as he is, but a Water Spout from a Kyogre should easily be able to one-shot a Mamoswine, especially a full health Kyogre. Yep, there goes Mamoswine. 4 Pokemon left. Buffed by the hail. Jirachi is up next. Interesting. So since he's sending in Jirachi, that means that he doesn't have anything for Willem. He doesn't have an electric type or a grass type Pokemon. Which is good knowledge, because obviously at this stage of the game, the CPU will send in a Pokemon that it believes will be able to take down your current one. Cosmic Power. And he's bulking up. Okay, this is really bad, actually. It's actually insanely bad, because Jirachi is a pretty bulky Pokemon as is, and now he's getting Cosmic Power. And 1 Cosmic Power was enough to do yeesh. Oh, he withdraws. What are you going to? He's going to a Seal. Okay, if I remember correctly, the level 80 is usually a Lapras. Okay, but now the question is, do I go over to Leafeon? Now let's bring in Regigigas. Let's bring in the Colossal Titan against this little seal. With Tail, Leafeon easy would have eaten this. But again, I want all my Pokemon, in any final battle with anyone on Nuzlocke, I want each one of my team members to be involved and take down one of the Pokemon. So when Jirachi comes back in, I will probably... Oh yeah, we have Crush Grip now, which would be an easy one-shot, because Crush Grip on Regigigas is absolutely broken. He has a lot of health, Regigigas has a lot of attack. That should be an easy one-shot, 3 Pokemon left, and one of them, which, you know, Jirachi is kind of tagged up. Okay, what's your next Pokemon? Okay, he's bringing back in Jirachi, and for that we'll send back in Gohan. Question is, will he try to, use Cosmic Power again? Actually, I think from this range, even if he uses Doom Desire, which Doom Desire is just like Future Sight, so I need to pay attention here and be careful. Because Doom Desire can do quite a bit of damage. That's kind of smart that he did that, because I don't think even with Doom Desire, Jirachi would live a Fire Fang from that range. Even if it did, the Hail would finish him off. But alright. 2 Pokemon left, and I'm pretty sure there's 2 turns for Doom Desire. Ambipom is up next. Let's bring in Arceus. I thought about bringing in Regigigas, but, I mean, Arceus hasn't seen any screen time yet. I'm still kind of disappointed that he doesn't have Judgment. Nasty plots. He's trying to set up on me. But Ambipom is a physical attacker, and I don't think he gets any good special moves. Right, he doesn't get Hyper Voice or anything, right? I don't think he does. Obviously, Ambipom's like big signature move is Double Hit and whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, Swift. Are like his 2 like big signature moves from the anime. Okay, Doom Desire comes in next turn, but he heals. Damn, otherwise I would have one-shot him with a E-Speed. Okay, Doom Desire is going to be coming up next, but Arceus should be able to hit that. How much is Extreme Speed going to do? I don't think a lot, considering he's a special attacker, and Earth Power, yeah, did one-shot. It did do a decent amount of damage, but I don't know. Okay, Earth Power obviously kills from there. How much is Doom Desire going to do? That's still a really cool animation for Doom Desire. How much is that going to do? I'm actually going to use my Max Potion just to obviously heal up Arceus, just kind of see what Ambipom is going to do. Again, I don't think Ambipom will have any good special attack moves, so we don't think she can take advantage of the Nasty Plot. But he is now +4, which is obviously extremely terrifying. Because if he has a good special attack, he can easily wipe the rest of my team. I mean, obviously the Hail will eventually take him out, but obviously this is a Double Hit. Okay, that's fine. That's physical, which means he does not have a good special attacking move to take advantage of the +4 that he now has from Nasty Plot, which you know is absolutely fine. Alright, Ambipom should go down from this, and with that, we have 1 Pokemon left, so my HeartGold Nuzlock is over. Alright, Red, what do you have for me as your last Pokemon? You have a Dusclops, which is a perfect opponent for Bat, so all of my Pokemon have seen some screen time during this battle, and I'm taking out each one of his Pokemon. Bat, obviously you were in the beginning of this battle, I had to swap you out immediately, but this should be good. When he has Drought, why couldn't you have, like, Drizzle instead? I'm going to Screech him. Never mind, he's gonna miss. Nuzlock. Okay, so now Umbreon is locked in, and it's gonna be a 1v1 against those 2. I'm gonna try Screech again, because I know Think Attack is not going to be able to one-shot it, because Umbreon, again, is a bulky Pokemon versus a physical attacker. But if Shadow Punch is his best move, I don't think he'll be able to do anything to me. So I do believe, Red, with his Faint Attack here, it is going to be a GG. Again, Red's team this time was much better than his Soul Silver team, from this team from Soul Silver. Like, this team was much better. But there we go. Red is defeated. We got 33,000 Poké Dollars. And with that, my Pokemon HeartGold randomized Nuzlock is officially over. That's crazy. That was actually a pretty difficult. That was obviously I didn't take any major hits or losses, but again, that team was actually pretty good. His team was actually very good this time, and is again absolutely insane. It's crazy to think that it's over. Like, it's always bittersweet when my Nuzlocks come to an end, especially this time because I obviously have a shiny Armaldo in the game. But you know, absolutely nuts. Absolutely fantastic series. It was fun beginning to end. Obviously, we experienced only 2 deaths, mainly because I wasn't paying attention that much, and that was on me. But again, each one of my Pokemon put in a decent amount of work. Kyogre obviously carried us through the vast majority of the game until we got Gohan. Regigigas obviously did a lot. God obviously blessed us with himself, with his own abilities, so we get the good typing we needed. Obviously, my 2 Evolutions really pulled their weight, like Leafeon. If I didn't have my Leafeon there, I'm pretty sure the Poliwrath would have been much harder to deal with. Obviously, I would have had Kyogre to deal with him, but it would have been a great answer for it, but yeah. Still can't believe it's over. I love Pokemon HeartGold Soul Silver. This game is always so fun whenever I play it. May it be randomized or normal. But again, if you guys have enjoyed this series, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, because my goal for my YouTube channel is to hit 1,000 subscribers for the end of 2023. Your subscription would be greatly appreciated. Obviously, I don't know which game I'm going to Nuzlocke next, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be a Gen 3 game. I'm thinking either Pokemon Emerald or maybe even Platinum I might do. We'll have to wait and see what I do. Either way, it will most likely be an extreme randomized Nuzlocke, because I've started a few of those in the past, but I've never been able to complete them because, you know, busy because of college. But now that I'm out of it, I'll have time and be able to go through and complete it. I still can't believe it's over. Absolutely nuts. And it was such a fun series. And honestly, my Pokemon HeartGold team is probably one of the best Nuzlocke teams I've had so far. Might even be better than my Soul Silver team, which held the crown for the longest time. But we'll have to wait and see. If you guys have been watching my series all the way through, comment down below which Nuzlocke team you think is my best. Like, for me, obviously my Pokemon Black 2 team is probably my most iconic team, just because of Blue Eyes and whatnot. But yeah, that's it. That's the end. Thank you guys. Again, with that on screen, once again, thank you all so very much for watching this episode. Not only that, but thank you guys so very much for watching this entire series. It was absolutely a blast to sit down and record every single time. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it. And once again, it's really bittersweet that it's over, but next time we'll start an extreme randomized Nuzlocke. Still don't know 100% which game I'm going to do, but I'll let you guys know. So with that all said, once again, thank you all so very much. I cannot say that enough. Thank you so very much for watching today's episode all the way to the end. It means the world to me that you guys take time out of your days to watch my content. And with that all said, I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.